This photo is called casting. Ha 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 ha. This should be interesting. K2 Film Media Works. First thing I do before I cast a music video is I know what I want to shoot. So I'm guessing what you mean is what do I do while I'm casting, or what informs how I cast? Yes. All right. So a lot of times I work with vixens, I work with dancers, I work with male models, I work with cast members. When you're choosing girls or when you're choosing dancers in particular, dancers is very, very key. I always choose dancers based on body types a lot of times. So if we're doing a routine and I want to break the routine down into like 3 parts, I would like to choose girls who are of the same height, guys who have the same height, but similar body types, so that they can be symmetrical when they are in formation, so that the formation looks balanced. Complexion, I don't think I usually look at complexion with dancers a lot, because there's a lot of movement and the costumes are usually either uniform or very regular. So yeah, I think. But with models, especially vixens, this generation of vixens think that by getting naked or twerking is the requirement for being a model in a music video. It's far from the requirement. Enter. Thank you. Food is here. I'm hungry. So where were we? I don't look at girls that I shoot as video vixens. I look at them as models. It's just an orientation thing. So I take them seriously. So there's a difference between being a video vixen and being a model. It's just in terms and how you're tagged. If you are very two-dimensional and you're just going to be in front of the camera and there's no rhythm to your movement, and you believe that the idea is just for you to be nude and have lewd movements. Some people, now this is not me, some people term that as video vixens, because there's been deliberations between who a video vixen is and who models. So professional models like to differentiate themselves from video vixens. There's this notion that only professional models can be tasteful and that video vixens are just raunchy. That's not true. I know girls who have started off being video vixens and have become very successful at being model because they learned the ethics and their training from videos. All right. So the idea would be that if videos don't teach you, you don't gain any experience to being a proper model from being in videos. That's not true. As a matter of fact, I know a lot of girls who started off being models and are successful actresses today. So how about that, huh? So I pick girls based on what I think that the story really requires. Again, I don't think of them as vixens. I always think of them as models. Presence is very key. There are girls that you pick because they have a lot of presence. Now, remember that music videos are motion pictures. It's not the same thing as photography. So your girls that you would see that have amazing pictures and look amazing in pictures, then you cast them to be in a video and it's just awful. They can't move. They have no personality. It's not, by movement, I don't mean, movement isn't dancing, guys. Movement is movement. There's a rhythm to the way you move, the way you walk, how to walk. Models understand that. And just your charisma, your character, the character that you exude in front of the lens. You might just sit down and not move at all, but just the presence that you have. Right? If you are the one wearing the dress, or is the dress that is wearing you? A lot of girls, the dress is the one that is wearing them, and they don't know how to wear the dress. They learn that over a period of time, right? So I cast girls based on the kind of personalities that I think works for the video. I also cast girls sometimes based on complexion, and that would be photography decision. Sometimes I want all dark girls because of just how the lighting would work on dark skin. Sometimes I cast light-skinned girls because, well, the client seems to prefer light-skinned girls. But I will always throw in one dark-skinned girl there just so that you can see that he's an ass, for just thinking that it's just light-skinned girls that would work. Because a lot of times when they pick light-skinned girls, it's not for artistic reasons, it's for vain reasons.